bonjour. Today we're taking a classy, somewhat heavy dish and turning it into a powerhouse for your gut microbiome. And we will use potatoes, sprouted beans, both loaded with prebiotics, which you know feeds your good bugs and your good bacteria. And also it's a low calorie, low cost, high nutrition. It's just, it's creamy, so creamy. What is it? You must be wondering. It will be scalloped potatoes. So you'll be improving your health one creamy bite at a time. Let's start. Those are purple potatoes. Oh, it's true, I have the potatoes here that I'm going to show you. Purple potatoes. Those are the sweet potatoes, the yam. And those are the Japanese sweet potatoes. The purple potatoes, they are easy to slice. And yes, careful, I'm not using a guard because I've been doing this for so long, but use a guard at home, of course. And then careful at the end, when you get close to the end. And when you do the sweet potatoes, those are the hardest. Even the Japanese sweet are not so hard. So you can go directly by keeping them around like this. As I cut them lengthwise in half. So cut them in half. You'll see that this way, they're really easy to slice. So when you get towards closer, slow down. And here we are. Put that into my dish here. The next step is we are steaming the potatoes. Steaming them simply because we keep more nutrients than if you cook them in water. And we do 100 grams each. I have an OXO scale, so you can pull. It's very useful. You can pull that part here so I can see the numbers. And then we do 100 grams of the sweet. Like each of those potatoes have a different nutrition. And you know, sometimes maybe with picky eaters at home, that helps when you have all those colors. And then what you do is you separate them a little bit. That will help for the steam to go through the potatoes. And my water is boiling. I will put this in. And I will steam the potatoes for 6 minutes. So it's useful that you have a timer of some sort. Now we'll do the bechamel. We did that already together in the past, so it's going to be a good review. We start with 120 grams of water. Those are the black-eyed beans, and they're sprouted. 70 grams. Onions are 30 grams. And I'll use the side here, brings us to 220. Oh my gosh, that was exactly it. The cashews are 15 grams, so 235. Tahini, 11 grams, so 246. The lemon juice, 10 grams. Garlic, 2 grams. I have a little one here. It's just 1 gram too much. I'll put it in. The nutritional yeast, which is 5 grams. Dijon, which is also 5 grams. Salt, half a teaspoon. Rosemary, half a teaspoon. This is nutmeg, 1/8 of a teaspoon. The 𝗵𝗵𝗃, of course, half a teaspoon. And I'm putting it now because I'm not warming up the sauce. If you were to warm up, use the 𝗵𝗵𝗃 powder after, once you serve on your plate, okay? And then lastly, the cracked pepper. There we go, and then we blend. And it sounds that we're ready at the same time than the potatoes. So that's perfect. I'll take the lid off. There. You can see the color, isn't it beautiful? I just love it. If you choose, you can warm it up in the oven. And for that reason, we'll put it into a Pyrex dish so I can show you how it goes. So we put a little bit of our sauce at the bottom here, like that. Spread it a bit. And then next, the idea is that you would put some potatoes at the bottom. You might choose to keep one color for the one layer. You might choose to use, different colors as you wish. So now we have all the purple. We'll add a little bit of sauce. So that's the idea, is you put sauce in between. And now let's put the Japanese sweet potatoes, a little bit of sauce. And then the last row, the sweet potatoes, finish with the orange and a little bit of sauce. So basically you can say, yeah, you're using the sauce that we just did. You're using all the sauce for those potatoes. That gives you an idea, right? And if you like it saucier, then you can add more sauce. And to top it off, there is a recipe I taught you to make crackers. And now what I did is I put them into the blender to reduce them into like it's not even a crumb, it's like a sprinkle. So you can use that to top off your dish because it's delicious. You can use bread if you like as well. Okay, this is going to go in your fridge for 12 to 24 hours so that the starches in the potatoes will turn into food for your microbiome. It breaks down the starches when you do that. I myself, like I said, just eat it without warming it up. But if you like, you can warm it up because now you have it in a dish that goes in the oven. Okay? We will see you a bit later. Hello, we're back. So now your potato dish, scalloped potato dish, went into the fridge for 12 to 24 hours. And I want to show you how you can serve it. As you know, there is lots of protein in there, and I will have that information. So in the post below, you will have the recipe. Click on that link, and that will give you more information, like on the protein content that is in that dish, information that you would want to know. So there, see how creamy that is? And now I want to show you also the way I eat it. So I have my potatoes. I know that they are packed with the protein because I have the beans in there, right? And there are proteins in all the vegetables. And now, because I love colors, right? It's got to be some colors with my food. So I did just steam for 2 minutes. This is chiffonade kale. Yeah, you can see. Chiffonade kale. This is julienne butternut squash. Then we have tomatoes, the little cherry tomatoes, and then the cauliflower and broccoli. You see. Look at this dish now. Look, it's just so gorgeous. And I have a taste. This is so perfect. So perfect. And of course, you put that dish on the table, a larger one if you have a family. You put the steamed vegetables, everyone take what they want, or a salad, a fresh salad, and then you have a meal ready in no time. Enjoy. Love food that loves you back. And you know what? Please like, comment, subscribe. That encourages me to make more videos. See you soon.